Giving them the all clear to join up, and we can get right into this match. Ladies and gentlemen, the semifinals here for LOS Champs Season 0 2v2 East, best of 7, Tier 3 Afternoon Delight. Yeah, no problem, has begun. For the side of no problem. Again, it is SGB and Squashy. For the side of Afternoon Delight, Z and Last Splash Bro. Already a quick save happening in front of the net. SGB getting the demo on Z as it was going right towards his net, but Last Splash Bro is going to splash that one into the back of the net. The Squashy wasn't quite able to get to it. SGB, I'm not sure that was a missed input. We're a little bit surprised at how quickly Last Splash Bro was on top of it, able to get that one in just 20 seconds in. Yeah, same guy. 20 seconds in, already a 1-0 lead as SGB sends that one a little high. Squashy gonna be denied by Last Splash Bro. Ball still sitting in front of the Afternoon Delight net. Last Splash Bro able to get it over the top of one, gets 50 to cross. SGB gonna pick it up, just drop it down for Squashy. Soon, again, with this 2v2 matchup, typically you see some 1v1 plays, a little bit of a slower gameplay compared to the quote-unquote standard 3v3 matchups. But so far, the teams looking to get the passes, looking to get each other involved. Squashy going to be 50'd out by Z. Last Splash trying to get over the top of SGB, will not be able to do so, but does get back on top of the dunk, and then the bump onto Squashy. Some pressure here from no problem. Quickly getting broken and sent right back into their faces. It's Afternoon Delight attempting to keep that offense rolling, but Squashy tries to get it back down the other way. Does get a shot on net that just rolls around the post. It's SGB now. Own goal, best goal? Own goal, best goal? Is that one? SGB just throws it to the back wall, and unfortunately for no problem. Oh my goodness, the names, I am apologizing. I keep looking up at the stream itself, and it's backwards to what I have on my screen, so I'm just turning that off right now. But then getting it right back is Afternoon Delight as Last Splash Bro able to get it from the kickoff, get the little chip, and 2-1 Afternoon Delight. Getting that 1-goal lead back. SGB quickly getting on top of it, making sure it's not a 3-1, and then getting the demo on the Last Splash Bro. SGB at midfield, able to get the ball back around the corner, but for the side of no problem, they've been able to get a few shots on net. They've been able to put a little bit of pressure on, but haven't necessarily gotten anything too terribly threatening. That shot by Z was going to be a little bit wide, was saved for the time being, but Last Splash gonna pick up the hat trick. The Squashy, you can't blame him for getting that touch. Unfortunately, didn't go back to his own corner, and Last Splash Bro is like, yep, I got this, no problem. Yeah, no problem. This will be another goal for Afternoon Delight. Squashy just a little bit off. That one was a little bit high. But Z trying to keep that pressure going. Will at least force the touch towards the net. Last Splash sitting there waiting. Gets a pass down to Z a little bit too far forward to be able to redirect that one on point. It's now Squashing SGB trying to get a little bit of momentum and transitional play back in their favor. Again, you're seeing these touches, multiple touches here to keep it into the corner, but the ball just gets stuck there until Afternoon Delight is able to clear it out. Nothing is getting centered, nothing really making it to a terribly threatening spot. So that one does get cut across. Squashy trying to get the demo. Z able to avoid it, pick up the corner boost as Splash Bro gets the demo at midfield. Now a 2v1 for a brief second, going to get the pass across. A little bit too hot to handle. Just goes right across midfield. SGB with the booming clear, trying to get a dump and chase action going. Does get the pass out towards mid. Squashy had retreated to at least play the 50, make sure nothing gets sent over the top of him. After getting the mid, gets it on target. But again, just not threatening in any sort of real danger for Afternoon Delight. Just some routine saves, but have to test out that defense, have to keep them honest. You cannot blame him for at least getting the shot on point. And Squashy, that was not the touch that he was looking for. Trying to get a little bit further out for SGB, but the flip to it just tagged it underneath, and Z takes full advantage of that mistouch, intercepting the pass, getting the goal. Does not matter about the demo. Got what he came for, and now a 4-1 for Afternoon Delight. Nice shot by SGB there. What a little angle. Will be saved away by Z. Again, we're seeing multiple shots here from Yeah No Problem. Just a matter of being able to clear out that goal or get enough power on it, be it by passing or just setting themselves up a little bit better. As Afternoon Delight have not had any panic on the defensive half. Now a pass from Last Splash out to Z. That was going to be cleared away by Squashy. The 2v1 for the brief moment. Squashy with a huge dunk, needs an additional touch. It just couldn't get back on top of the ball. That one's going to be cleared all the way down off of... oh, I saw the shark in the water off of... Yeah, No Problem player is going back, trying to get the demo. Now Squashy down to SGB, trying to get one more for the road. Not able to do so. It will hit the ground. And Afternoon Delight with a 4-1. And if you want to get technical, a 5-0 score, as the one goal that Yeah No Problem did get was technically an own goal. It did go off of an Afternoon Delight player, but still getting that one goal, showing that they can do it. The real difference you see there on that scoreboard, 8 shots for Yeah No Problem, only 4 of them were saved by Afternoon Delight. That's 3 shots with their one goal. And if you want to get technical, all 4 other shots with that own goal that are unaccounted for. They're getting very, very close to that goal. They're getting those shots at least around the net, but not able to follow them up. And that's a huge a tribute to Afternoon Delight's defense of being able to clear that, keep it into the corner, and make sure that there's nothing that's following up. So for Yeah No Problem, they need to make sure that they're getting that first shot on point, or if it's going to be a little bit off, putting on the pressure of whoever's defending on the back wall for Afternoon Delight to be able to clear it out, make sure that the ball doesn't get cleared, and the second person does have a chance to follow up. There's a little bit of miscommunication. Now Squashy's going to stay on top of it. Oh, the little drop touch. Beautifully done by Squashy here. Z coming out for the squishy, and Squashy's like, no, not squishy, Squashy. This Squashy time just drops it down for SGB to finish it off, and Yeah No Problem gets the first goal. Squashy able to 50 that one, leave it for SGB. Now trying to rotate back in a hurry as this ball's bouncing out towards mid. Last Splash looking to just blast Z's face with it there at the midfield. Down to 1v1 with SGB with the patience and the shot. Beautifully done by Z. SGB on an island, was hoping that the first touch was going to get on his card, go towards that back wall and get a pass, but the patience by Z, getting that hook on it with a ton of power, able to get it by the defender, and quickly Afternoon Delight ties it up. And quickly Afternoon Delight goes up. Oh, off the kickoff, Z just lands in a perfect place for that mid boost, gets the pass around Squashy, and Last Splash Bro with that splash goal explosion, no problem on top of it. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Oh, SGB didn't get that boost. Was able to go back and at least get his corner boost. Squashy did pick up the mid. Looks like he's trying to cause a little bit of havoc there on the Afternoon Delight side. Won't be able to do much, but gets on top of the ball, just not enough power. Let's see. Does get back in time, able to send that to the corner. Ball going east and west. Last splash with plenty of boost, going for the flip reset. Doesn't look like he got it. The back tire is just not quite getting there in time. But the pressure is on a Z. Dribbling around SGB, trying to put it center for last splash, bro. Instead, not able to get that touch on the sidewall. Shot quickly comes out from, yeah, no problem, but up and down the pitch we go, back and forth. Ball not stalling out, multiple demo and bump attempts, but everybody's doing a fantastic job of playing Frogger out on the pitch. Less if it's a team bump from Afternoon Delight, and yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem. They take those as soon as, you know what? My bad, Afternoon Delight. I'll take that. After talking about how many demos and bumps have been missed, the team bump happens. And that's a yeah, no problem. Open net and goal, tying it up at 2 apiece. Oh, Squashy! Oh, Squashy, what a goal. Getting this kickoff goal right back. SGB with the dime. And just puts it on point. Z getting getting a touch. And as a server reset was asked for, and you know, yeah, no problem. We got that. Camo! What's up? What's going on, Camo? Now a 3-2 lead for yeah, no problem. Putting on the pressure here right after the kickoff as we are quickly approaching halftime. Oh, you missed me? It's going awesome. Always got some Rocket League. I miss you too, Camo. I haven't got to cast you in a long time. At least it feels like it. It's SGB. 50 and Z Squashy. Oh, the Fields backflip. Last Splash Bro has an open net. Just needs to control the ball and get to it quickly. And woo, last Splash Bro did not have another millisecond to spare. Gets the power on it, knowing that Squashy is coming for the demo. And ties it right back up. Back and forth. These two teams going blow for blow here in game number 2. Squashy off the kickoff, gonna put this one just a little bit high. Last splash was there, gets a pass out to Z, who's going for the bump. SGB, what a play. Might not look like much to the untrained eye, but the ability to avoid the demo and get on top of the ball was definitely done to be able to keep that one from going in the favor of Afternoon Delight. Whereas Cookies is on a robotics trip. He is out of the state. And it's the nicest thing I've ever said to you because you're not on the pitch. Squashy gonna catch this one, and Z says no catch allowed. Immediately pinching this off of Squashy right on that sidewall. Just speed and the attack from Afternoon Delight, going to give them that 1 goal advantage with just over 90 seconds left to play. And for yeah, no problem, they got to expect that, especially when it's the first player from Afternoon Delight, just how quick they play. They're getting on top of the ball, not allowing any space to happen in between them and a yeah, no problem possession. Squashy now going to get this to the back wall. Z going to be the first one there. Does have a little bit of boost to work with, but can't get it over the top of SGB. But Paul, again, we saw this in game number 1. Afternoon Delight, expertly able to keep the ball into the corner and just keep it there. Just play it back and forth, have great rotations, secure their own boost, and get multiple touches to ensure no shot comes out, as that one did get centered all the way across. And oh my goodness, what a 50. That one gets sent all the way down. SGB will slow it down, pick it up. Doesn't have any boost to work with, but it was enough. Able to 50 it right through the defender. And that ties it right back up. SGB. Zero boost, but a dream. And able to make it happen. 40 seconds left to go. Still more than enough time for at least 3 more goals between these two teams. The way that their offense is flowing here in game number 2. The Squashy attempted to pinch that one out towards mid. Does get the little tap, with Z being right there. Forces SGB off. Now Z trying to get that pass out to Last Splash Bro. Does get intercepted by Squashy, picking up, dropping it down center. 50-50, going to keep that ball right at midfield. Z going to be absolutely dusted by Squashy. Opportunity here for SGB. Didn't have the boost. Zero in the tank. Just got the touch to the back wall. Will at least keep it down the field of Squashy. How is that still up? Oh, it's not. I don't know how that 1 second seemed to last 5, but we head into overtime here in game number 2. To pass down to Squashy. Oh my, the passing plays and that angle by Squashy. What a shot and play. It takes just 6 seconds in overtime as the pass from SGB to Squashy, the 2-player connection. Whew, yeah, no problem. Takes game number 2, 5-4, and evens up the series. Now, I do believe we are going to get a new server here for the next game. So we're going to have just a quick intermission here for the moment while we get that set up. But if you looked at the shot totals, yeah, no problem, was up 9 shots to 6, able to get those 5 goals. Didn't have the efficiency as Afternoon Delight, incredibly efficient. When they were getting their shots on point, it was going in. It was very difficult for No Problem to defend. There's some excellent shots, some excellent passes, being able to get that ball down the pitch and just maneuver their way through the defense, as well as getting a nice little 50 on that sidewall. Not able to defend that, but No Problem just had the answer time and time again, being able to a 0 boost goal, power it through, and sometimes those 0 boost goals, it's just a matter of the expectation of what your defender is expecting versus what actually happens, and that's what it looked like. The defender just going on by the ball, a little bit too much momentum, and that 50 just going straight on through due to not having the momentum and the speed behind the ball that you would expect these players to have. But for Afternoon Delight, I don't think it necessarily needs to they don't need to change the formula here to get these games back. Again, it's tied up 1-1. It's effectively a best of 5. They did defeat No Problem in a 3-1 in week 5. Nope, sorry. They know that they are more than capable of doing that, and to have that formula, I think a little bit was, if you're on the side of Afternoon Delight, you feel like there are a couple of bad bounces just didn't go your way. And, for the most part, you'll give up a shot or two or a goal or two from those passing plays, from those nice touches, being able to get away from the defender and give yourself that open net. There was a team bump goal as well. That Afternoon Delight team bumped each other and gave an open net to No Problem. So I don't think there's necessarily anything to change really for either of these teams going here into game number 3. It's just keep the status quo for No Problem. Continue to shoot the ball on net. Good things will happen, and try to get Afternoon Delight flustered a little bit. For Afternoon Delight, it's just clean it up a little bit. Make sure that your 50s are solid, that you don't run into each other, and all will be well. Even if you give up 2 or 3 goals, you'll be okay because you're able to score 4 or 5 goals consistently, as they've been able to do in each of the first 2 games, now coming into game number 3. Last Splash Bro able to 50 this one in the corner. Z doesn't get to it though, and that is going to be a long goal by SGB. Just getting the ankle on that. Nice cut. Beautiful speed to get to it before Z is anywhere near it. gets the long free goal, and then those, you know, again, those are the ones that you kind of feel bad if you're on the side of Afternoon Delight. You have the pressure, you have what you feel like is going to be a good offensive attack, and just one bad beat, quick goal. Yeah, no problem, wasting no time getting that one on point. It's gonna be a little bit thin. Last Splash Bro already there. Takes it off the sidewall. 51 by Squashy. Z sitting and waiting at midfield. It's just going to play for another 50 without a ton of boost to work with. Hoping to get back and get the mid. Squashy already grabbing those SGV. Throws it down to the back wall. Yeah, no problem. Ooh, Squashy. I'm not sure if he wanted that pinch or if he was going to go off of the ceiling and keep that flip for shot his last Splash Bro. Just running out of boost to be able to get that double tap on point. Did get the touch, but sends it a little wide. Doesn't even allow Z to follow up on it due to that. Unfortunate. Again, it's the Afternoon Light. Just a few plays, a few touches that typically go their way and just feeling a little bit bad about for them. But still only down one. Yeah, no problem. Trying to get their offense rolling. That demo gonna clear things out for last Splash Bro. Playing for the dunk. Will be SGB. Gets the save. Gets over to the corner and picking up the boost. Z getting it by one. Ended up backwards. Couldn't continue the attack. Squashy completely out of boost again. SGB there is between the two players up until SGB got that mid boost. There was 0 boost combined. But still able to clear it out, and and that's where the boost management and knowing not only how much you have, but how much the defender could potentially have. Is it low? Is it 100? Will they be able to attack? Can definitely play a huge role in this game. You got to believe that if Afternoon Delight knew that neither player had any boost, they would quickly turn around and attack that ball. After 2 high-scoring games, this one's still just a 1-goal affair. Coming up on 90 seconds left to go. Squashy going to beat Z to that. SGB, last splash in front of the net. Last splash able to get that save. A team bump coming out, and then an anti-Goomba. Team anti-Goomba coming out from Yeah, no problem, but still Squashy gets the touch for the save. It's still bouncing in front of their net. The scramble is happening. A double demo. The players traded. Last Splash gets it on point, but not enough power. SGB turns around for it, gets the save. Z is there. Squashy with the pass out. The shot goes off the crossbar, and Afternoon Delight cannot buy a goal here in game number 3. Last Splash able to get it off the corner. A pseudo double commit coming out from Yeah, no problem, but continuing to play on that defensive side without any blemishes. Last Splash gets it over the top of one, just booms it on down. SGB going to be able to pick this up as well as a corner boost. Dribble it and kill plenty of time. These high-flying balls benefiting Yeah, no problem. Is killing a ton of clock, and they're stealing boost, and what a quick turn there from Yeah, no problem. Beautifully done. 0 hesitation from SGB. As Squashy gets a little touch. Looked like it was going to go to the corner, just sends it right out, and the 0 hesitation, aggressive play coming out from SGB to get that security goal. Go up 2-0. Afternoon Delight. Z not able to get that over the top of Squashy. Ball gets cleared all the way down, and that will be enough here in game number 3. As Squashy gets it over to SGB, gets the pass down towards mid. Last Splash making sure that last goal does not happen. Trying to keep it up and get one more for the road. Squashy will go ahead and kill it. And Yeah, no problem. Get back-to-back games. That one blanking. Afternoon Delight 2-0. And, the shot total incredibly close. The defense just isn't I can't even say it isn't there, but it isn't even necessary. 7 shots, 6 shots. So 13 shots total, 2 goals, 4 saves. That's 7 of those 13 shots are completely unaccounted for. They didn't go in and they weren't saved. That's a little bit of an efficiency issue for both teams, and I think that was the difference here in game number 3 of why the scoring was significantly lower compared to games 1 and 2. And if either team is able to have that efficiency come back, and it just seemed like it was that game. It wasn't something that trend that we've seen between these two teams. But if either one is ever to be a little bit more efficient and just ensuring that their shots are on point here in game number 4 will definitely give them an advantage, as we see another one going off of the post already for Afternoon Delight. Having the opportunity to quickly go up 1-0 here in game number 4. Just not quite able to put that one on point. And part of that could be attributed to these defenses, to these challenges, these teams being in the right place time and time again and being able to get these touches and force the hand of whoever is striking to be absolutely perfect. And when you attempt to be perfect, just those little mistakes, those slight little mistakes are glaring on the stat line, as trying to sneak it in between a defender and a post and it just posts out, or a crossbar downs and out. That can quickly show up time and time again on that scorecard, and I think that's why we're seeing that inefficiency between these two teams as far as shooting goes. But Last Splash Bro might not be able to get a goal in game number 3, but here game number 4, they're going to continue to attack, they're going to continue to apply the pressure, and they will be rewarded with the first goal in game number 4, bouncing that over the top of that last defender, and going to get a second. Oh, it goes off the post again. Oh, poor Z, just can't catch a break with the posts here. Almost doubling up, getting that second goal immediately off of the kickoff, but it will bounce out, and then get cleared all the way down by No Problem. Last Splash. Oh, perfect spawn for the mid boost, trying to 50 that through Squashy. It will be SGB who clears it down, as Z not able to get up in time, but the hustle by Last Splash will be back in time for the save. Spots the open net. The demo attempt by Z threw off SGB just a little bit, who ended up with the momentum flying by the ball without any boost. Afternoon Delight not able to get that goal. Again, another opportunity not able to be converted upon. Was going to be a very difficult one with that defender rushing back. But still one you gotta believe that they'd like to have at least an attempt on, as the doink by Squashy is going to go off of the corner. Read perfectly as Squashy. Nice little doink there from the Dominus, making sure Last Splash isn't able to get the touch. Wasn't expecting it to go off of that corner, as the ball just flying over his head. A difficult read to be sure, but one that Squashy had nailed. Able to finish it off and get the 1-1 tie. Z send that one down to SGB. Quick pass up to Squashy, trying to get that double tap read off the corner, a little bit high on it. Still have plenty of boost to work with. The boost deals come through. Afternoon Delight does have some boost, with the ball sitting in front and gets pinched out by Last Splash Bro, able to keep the save and keep the ball out of the net, but now a double commit. The cut from the Finnick going to be saved yet again by Z. Multiple players running on empty, they're running on fumes, but the attack continues. Will be cleared out by Afternoon Delight. Last Splash slow playing it just a little bit, looking to find Z, get a pass out to him. SGB bullying him in the corner. Not able to secure the boost. Was Last Splash, just gets a bump, and it just almost worked in No Problem's favor, as they are now back on the attack. Already 4 shots each for the side of No Problem, only able to convert one of them so far. So SGB going for the point, will be 50 all the way down into the corner. Final 60 seconds, another bump coming through on that sidewall. As Z looking for the angles, will be saved out. Last splash, bro, no problem again on that hustle, getting back for the save. That one's going to be a little bit off, but does get the bump, unfortunately, for No Problem. Just wasn't quite able to put it on point. That one by Z is going to be a little bit thin. SGB was back regardless for the save, as this one's going towards the net. Squashy again going for that little doink, unable to connect this time. Up and down the pitch, we have turned up the momentum to 11. No player is slowing down for a second. They're going for the bumps, they're going for the demos, they're going for the boost steals. That one's gonna be pinched across the net and somehow stays out. How many times are these teams going to be just within pixels of goals and not able to find a way to finish it off? And we head to another overtime. First overtime, game 2 took just 6 seconds for No Problem to get the pass and shot. This one's going to be a little bit longer at least. A good save by Z. We'll keep this game going on 1-1. Here, tied up, Squashy. Send this one across, does have the boost, get second touch, able to get the 50s, but ending up backwards, allowing Z to pop that up over the top. Get a little bit of pressure going, but a great 50. The 50s continuing to go in No Problem's favor here. In game number 4, a double commit coming out from Afternoon Delight, but it might work in their favor as Z is able to get back on top of it in time. Squashy does send it to the corner, and now we're back down the other way. SGB doesn't get the cleanest of flicks. Squashy needs to get a clean one into the corner and does so. Pass still coming through, but SGB going to be the first one there from the far side, clearing it right back down the other corner and getting a little bit of boomer ball action going on. As the bump attempts continue to come through, Z has to avoid SGB, get this one into the corner, does so well to at least... Oh, and the nice touch there from Z, getting it by both players. Squashing SGB with the aggressive attack, but Z having the boost to stay on top of it. Gets a ground pinch underneath both players. Last Splash Bro had plenty of boost to get on top of it. And that will be game number 4, tied up at 2 apiece. No Problem again with the offensive attack. 12 shots coming through. But look at the defense stepping up from Afternoon Delight. 10 saves on those 12 shots. Absolutely being a stalwart on the defensive side, keeping that one close. They may be giving up a ton of shots, but they were finding ways to get save after save after save and keep themselves in it until overtime, finding that one opening, being able to take the game. Tying the series up at 2 apiece as we head into game 5, effectively a best of 3 at this point. Oh, last splash. Oh, last splash, bro. Is going to go for the flick. Instead, uses a neutral to go low. 5-hole on the defender. And gets the first goal 23 seconds in. What a mechanical and heady play to be able to get that one underneath. See if they're able to continue that momentum and give themselves the offense that we saw in the first couple of games when they were scoring 4 goals in the first 2 games. And then in the last couple, they've been blanked. They scored 2 goals and 2 goals. Just 4 goals in the last 3 games. Or sorry, last 2 games after the first 2. Big 4 goals apiece as this ball continuing to stay in the corner. SGB able to kick that one up to the ceiling. Squashy rushing will be able to get a 50 to send it right back down. Ball staying here at midfield. Squashy not the touch he was looking for. SGB bailing him out with that 50. Will send it to the back wall. Squashy the first one to it. Nice pass, but the shot goes high and wide for SGB. The hardest shot in Rocket League, bar none. I will die on the hill. The open net. So it's a beautiful pass off of that top corner, getting the angle down and away from the defenders. Just couldn't quite finish it off and tie this game up. Afternoon Delight gotta feel like they got away with one there. Squashy send this one down to the corner, rushing to steal that corner boost as SGB securing some as well. We'll be able to rotate out mid, put the pressure on as Afternoon Delight trying to find a way to clear it out, and this one just gives us a little top cheddar Bartowski. Woo! Not gonna lie, I don't think anybody in the game thought that one was gonna fall in. Everyone just sitting and waiting for the rebound, including myself, figuring out what was going to happen next and just not happening. But we don't have to wait on what happens next off of the kickoff. It is Squashy getting the flip reset, ends up using it, and Z respecting it, but didn't get the touch with it. It just was a flip reset tactical whiff. And that will be goal number 2 for Yeah No Problem. You blink, you miss it, and they're up 1. SGB getting it by Z, last splash bro. Able to get on top of it into the corner. Squashy playing the 50, Z winning that one. But it goes right to SGB, who gets the pass up to Squashy, who redirects it with the last boost in his tank. Realizing the ball is coming towards him, instead of going for that boost, just gets up to it, gets a nice little redirect, tap on in, and Yeah No Problem, all of the sudden, Squashy with the hat trick, almost giving goal number 4, so that one's going to be a little bit wide. Quickly up 3-1. Z able to pinch that one all the way down and sitting in front of the net. SGP has to be incredibly careful. Just a dead nut stall with that 50 in front of the net. Last splash. Able to take it up to the wall. Gets an additional touch. Didn't look like Z was expecting it. Nor the pump, as he wasn't attacking. Last splash, making things happen, and on the attack, just unfortunately too difficult to read in this 2v2 scenario. In a threes game, you're 100% diving on that. You know you have somebody back, but with the way that Yeah No Problem has picked up their attack here in game number 5, you cannot blame them for going back and playing a little bit more passive, as Squashy's going to win the 50. The ball caroms into the ceiling off of the back wall, and nobody there but Squashy to get the additional touch on into the net. Give him goal number 4, and Yeah No Problem looking to run away with game number 5. Fake kickoff, Squashy up to SGB. He's just going to calmly catch this rather than do a little give and go. This pass a little bit too far forward for him. Squashy, a huge pinch. Last splash off the back wall, getting it down to Z. Doesn't get the cleanest catch, just a little bit too far forward. Making up for it with that demo. It's a pass going in front of that Z, attempting to read where Squashy was going to take that. Squashy doing just enough to get it to the sidewall. That one's going to be high. Z's falling just a little high as well. This Afternoon Delight getting some opportunities here late in this game. Haven't quite been able to find the back of the net with any bit of consistency. Last splash, bro. Able to 50 that one, keep it towards mid. Z into the corner, trying to get one more for the road, trying to get some momentum here going into game number 6. Squashy not able to get that touch. SGB was back. The ball will fall. And yeah, no problem. Just one game away from moving on into the grand finals here. Again, doubling up on the shot total. And that's where we're seeing the differences. Even though the efficiency is there for Afternoon Light, they are incredibly efficient. They're able to score at a very high rate of their shots taken. They're just not quite able to get enough volume to keep up with the offense that we're seeing from Yeah No Problem, who just continue to pepper the net and do a little bit of a shotgun method. Keep throwing it at. Eventually, they're going to go in, and you see Squashy being right place, right time. A couple of those times picking up all 4 goals, a couple of them assisted by SGB, being able to start to run away with it. But you cannot sleep or count out this Afternoon Light team at any point, especially off of the kickoff. It's a nice angle from Last Splash Bro, throwing it away from the defender, and took just 5 seconds to get that first goal, give themselves a lead. Squashy, he'll put that one on point. SGB not getting to Z in time, who avoids the demo, clears it out, gets the next 50, and a shot coming out from Last Splash Bro will be defending. A little bit of a misread there. Off of the corner, came out further than what he was expecting. Z rushing back, will get a 50 to send it east and west all the way across. Trying to keep the ball away from the net for the time being. It's gonna be high again from SGB. Another post and out. Great pass from Z. Getting it up to Last Splash Bro. Picking up the mid boost. Could be a shot opportunity here, but the ball not getting centered. Just has to play back. Play another 50. SGB will go for the flip reset yet again. Gets defended well by Last Splash Bro. Now in a 2v1. Z can't get to it before SGB does. The speed of Yeah No Problem getting back in time. Nice little drop down 2Z, gets the additional touch. SGB reads it, and what a booming 50, gonna get it off the back wall. Squashy, zero hesitation, gets up on top of it, and dropping it in for the tying goal. Last Splash Bro just a little bit too far out of the net to be able to defend that one. A perfectly placed pass and shot coming out from Yeah No Problem, based on where the defense was getting set up, expecting something oh my goodness, SGB. Was expecting something a little bit further out than what it was. Well done from Yeah No Problem, as now Squashy not going to be able to get the bump, just getting the boost, setting up a flick, quickly attacked by Last Splash Bro. That one's going to waterfall straight down. Squashy has the read, and Squashy has the last 6 goals now for Yeah No Problem. Again being set up here by SGB. The pinch off of the sidewall all the way to that back wall. Waterfall. No way for that one to be defended by Afternoon Delight, who for the 2nd game in a row find themselves getting a quick 1-goal lead, only to see it falter with back-to-back goals by Yeah No Problem, who just do not care if they are down. They are going to continue to attack, to continue to play aggressive. They know they're going to give up a couple of goals and just continue to play this high volume, high octane, high-paced attack. As we approach halftime here in game number 6, SGB going to throw this onto the back wall. Z did secure his corner boost. That one going to be just a little bit too fast for Squashy to get to. Z with the clear out. Able to get the touch to the back wall. Last Splash Bro already up, and Squashy intercepting it. But pressure and attack still on by Afternoon Delight. Now a double commit coming through. Z gonna slow play this, playing for the flick, gets it over the top Oh, what a beauty of a flick here. Squashy with the attack, and Z perfectly done, getting it over the top of the defender and underneath that Nemesis crossbar to tie this game up, and Afternoon Delight refusing to quit. Nice demo there from Last Splash Bro, but was unable to secure his own boost. Gets the 50 to the sidewall. Squashy gonna win that one. Last Splash on that back wall. Again, not having any boost, just doing what he can. And it is enough with Z getting back on defense. Continuing to play these 50s. Oh, what a shot coming up from SGB. But Z off that back wall there in defense. It's SGB, that's a dangerous touch. Squashy with the pre-jump, able to defend it for the time being. The attack is on, but again, a huge 50. Those have been clutch for Yeah No Problem. On their defensive side, the 50 pinches, they just get cleared all the way down. That one nearly finding its way up around the bottom corner of the goal. We'll go to the back wall by a little bit of time here for Afternoon Delight. That one's going to be high. Last Splash Bro having to just get a little bit of a doink, keep it away from his net. The offense getting set back up for Yeah No Problem. SGB booming this one down. Squashy going for the redirect, and kids out. And Z, what a save! How did Z get that touch as it goes crossbar down and out? Last Splash quickly back down. Oh, what a momentum swing this would be if Afternoon Delight is able to get a goal quickly after a beautiful redirect and an even better save off of that top crossbar. Z getting another save, that one right off of the nose of SGP. Final 20 seconds. Oh! I didn't say it. It didn't happen. I wasn't saying anything about overtime. I would never do such a thing as Squashy. Now flipping back, and it just goes off of his car and caroms into the net. It's Squashy. Oh, he feels bad about that one. But Afternoon Delight, you know they will take it any way that it happens. Opportunity here. SGB doesn't have the boost to get to it. Squashy. 50 and Last Splash Bro as Squashy throwing this one back, trying to keep it up, but it will fall. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how we head to game number 7. Oh my goodness. Look at the offensive difference. 17 shots. 17 shots to 6 coming out from these two teams. And you know what? Listen, I know y'all can see the chat. You gotta love the camaraderie between these two teams. They are out there having fun. You know, it's saying the save off of Squashy's redirect put it in plays of the night. And absolutely, I don't think there's gonna be another play that's gonna beat that. Prove me wrong. I want to see something better than that. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, if you do see something that is epic as that save, be sure to clip it and put it in plays of the night as a winner. Does receive credits for their epic play of the night on stream. But we have to wait for that because we are in game number 7 here. The pressure is on. It is tense. See who is able to come out on top. Will we have an offensive flurry due to defensive mistakes? Will the teams tighten up and play to perfection and give us a 1-0-2-1 style game as we have seen both ends of the spectrum already in this series? Back and forth we go here in the early going. A couple of double commits coming out from Yeah No Problem. Haven't been punished for it quite yet. SGB going for the redirect around Last Splash Bro. Instead just kicks it over to the side, but there for the catch. Does get the pass out to Squashy a little bit further and harder than what he's expecting. Does get the flick over one, but nothing threatening. Now it is threatening for no problem as SGB on an island in a 2v1. Z trying to get that shot behind SGB. Was hoping that he was going to quickly attack, get off of that back wall, and just float it behind him. Was not to be, as the patience from SGB. Able to stay on top of it, get that save, and now, no problem, back down the other way. Z up the last splash bro, gets a good first pop, gets a clean second touch, and SGB can't catch up to it. Does get a touch on it, but still caroms into his own goal. SGB just a little bit too fast on the shot from last splash bro after a clean pop. Third game in a row now that Afternoon Delight have gotten the first goal. The last two, no problem. Been able to score back-to-back, if not more goals, but only winning one of them. We all saw what happened at the end of that last game, game number 6. We'll see. That one's going to be high from SGB. We'll see if no problem is able to find a way to do it once again. We know how strong their offense is, getting multiple shots. It's just a matter of being able to break through this Afternoon Delight defense. Is SGB testing Z with a little bit of dribble in front of the net, unable to get it by. The quick attack, that one's going to be far post, but finds its way in, and we are tied up at 1 apiece. And are you not entertained by these two teams? They are just going back and forth with these haymakers. We are coming up on halftime in game number 7. All tied up at 1 apiece. We have had multiple overtimes, multiple one-goal games. We've had scoring, we've had defense, we've had own goals and redirects and epic play of the night saves. What more could these teams deliver on Squashy? Will last Squashy will be able to get back in time? No, Squashy! Finding the way to get enough power on this just ever so slightly. The last splash bro could not get back to it. The open net for no problem, and they are now up 1. Squashy able to throw this one into the corner. Z securing his corner boost. Squashy almost getting his top cheddar part. Downski will be denied by that crossbar and the post as Afternoon Delight trying to find a way to clear this one out. Z going to send it down towards mid. Squashy is there. Last splash bro getting a clean first pop, getting a second one. That one's going to be a little high. Didn't have any more boost to be able to follow up the double touch or get the bump. Squashy going to be quickly on top of it. Afternoon Delight cranking down on the pressure here, trying to get some offense going on their own. The pass off that back wall, but Z a little bit too far back, trying to collect some pennies. Make sure he does not give up another open net there within 1. And 1-goal games are always so volatile and dangerous. I thought that one was going to get over the top of Squashy, and Afternoon Delight was going to tie it up. Instead, Squashy going to win that 50 straight through. The save is there. The net is open. The shot isn't powerful enough. And Z gets back in time to keep this a 1-goal affair. Squashy taking that off of last splash bro. Z throwing it on the sidewall. Going for the pump. As SGB does not have any boost. The ball bouncing at mid again. Z and SGB attacking it, as SGB didn't have any boost still, but Z had the slight hesitation as he was in a worse position, but had the momentum, had the boost, probably could have gotten there in time. But again, it is so hard to fault in a game 7 1-goal game. You don't want to make any mistakes, as Z's going to get the save on that one, stay on top of it, and get the second one. Squashy just popping this one up, buying a little bit of time for he and SGB to get back, but it is Afternoon Delight's time. They are on the attack. It is 15 seconds. Z getting the pass off the back wall. What a clear by SGB. You see the sellout by last splash bro. Trying to get on top of it. Hoping that a miss was going to happen. Now gets the demo. Gets the dribble pass. SGB and the bump, and it goes to the side. Squashy. What a perfect respawn, but the pop off of the corner. SGB gets the touch, and that will end the game. and the series, yeah, no problem, gets the victory and moves on to the grand finals. Woo! What a series that was. My goodness. You know what? Let's just run it back. Can we get these two teams again for the 10 o'clock game? Let's do that again. Another time. Come on. Holy cow, what a series. What a fantastic series. And some great games for these two squads. See if we can get an interview with Yeah No Problem here shortly. But absolute GGs and massive props to both of these squads and great sportsmanship across the board for everyone involved. Absolutely fantastic. For you beautiful people in Chatland, as well as what we had in game. Absolutely fantastic. And we are going to get an interview here coming out. Let me go ahead and move these players up into the booth as we have both SGB and Squashy here with us. And you know what? Here's what we got to start with. Game 7, 1-goal game. First impressions. How y'all nerves?
Heart's beating, man. Oh man. Oh, that was such an intense series.
Oh my goodness, that was an absolutely fantastic series, and we're gonna go towards the end of the series here first. Game number 6, an unfortunate half flip own goal with the game tied late and a chance to win sends it into game 7. What was the mind reset going into that game 7?
We don't talk about that.
It was totally calculated by God there. He was all about thanking God on that one and just letting it go in. It was a sweet shot. No, honestly, it was one of those things that, it happened. And we had kind of found our pace against them after the first game. We had to change up our style a little bit, and obviously our scores didn't reflect each other this time.
Right.
But one of us had to be a little bit more cautious. And then once we stopped doing that, we were fine.
Yeah. Now, with that, and that's what you're going right into my next point, my next question here. With that, after the first couple of games, they scored 4 goals, they scored 5 goals. From there, you guys dominated the scoreboard as far as shots taken, even to the point there. And again, I know you don't want to talk about game number 6, but in game number 6, it was like 17 shots to 6 in your guys' favor. Was that the switch in play style? Just attack, and less defense? We have to play the better. I know you guys talked about it a little bit last time we spoke, but it seemed a more concerted effort here.
Yeah, when we played them last time, for anybody that doesn't know or didn't realize, so this team that we played here was number 1 seed when we were number 2 seed going into the last week of the season. So we ended up playing against them and lost. And one of the things we kept talking about was their play style of getting the ball into our end and just smothering us, not letting us do anything with it. So we kept calling out big clears, big bombs, get in their face. And that's my play style, man. I am in your face all the time. And yeah, it worked once, and we're like, let's keep going.
Yeah, I'd like to thank God for all the bumps there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely physical. With that though, they were playing some fantastic defense. At any point, was there any conversation of, hey, we need to adjust this a little bit, we need to be a little bit more bumpy on the goal line? Or was it just, listen, the shotgun method, the more we throw at the net, eventually it's got to go in?
It was more the passes. We were just trying to find the passes, and thank God I found Squashy quite a few times, and he was in the right spot, and we just kind of kept trying to put it as awkward as we could, and they kept giving some unbelievable saves off the line. The one he was flipping back off the redirect. Come on.
When I touched that,
praying to get that again.
Far. Yeah. And then I just wanted to thank God for that redirect, and he must have been praying harder than I was. And he came out. It was insane.
Yeah.
That actually like play of the week though, for real. Like,
100%.
Play the night.
And I'm not gonna lie, prior to that happening, you're all the three flurry of goals there, passes from SGB to Squashy, kickoff goal, the redirects, they were absolutely fantastic. But yes, that save was incredible. However, it wasn't quite enough. You guys were able to pull off the victory, moving on to the grand finals. And again, congratulations on that. But before you all go, then the floor is yours. Any shout outs you want to give?
Well, obviously we have to thank God for the victory, for such fine opponents. But the last one, the only one, the other one for me, same thing we've been doing for all the other interviews. Coach Pancake, man. Coach Pancake. Can't say enough about him.
Yeah, he's the man. Thank God for him.
Coach Pancake coming out in the clutch as you guys did in game number 7 there. Again, congratulations, and looking forward to seeing y'all next week in the grand finals.
Absolutely. Thank you
very
guys.
much. And thanks so much for the stream and for hosting this season. Looking forward to season 1.
Awesome. Hey, we appreciate it. Thank you for your time. And again, have a good one. We'll see y'all next week.
Thank God.
Thanks, man.
That again was the victorious, no problem, both SGB and Squashy joining us in the booth there after an epic Game 7 victory. We're going to head to just a very short intermission here as we get the finishing touches set up on stream for our second and final match of the night. It is going to be another 2v2 match, and let's be honest, let's hope that it holds up half as well as that last series did. Of the number 1 seed Aura versus the number 5 seed O Block University in the 2v2 East Tier 2 matchup. Don't go anywhere. More LOS Champs Season 0 semifinal playoff action to come.